This is the 2019 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition. I'm Josh Smith with GottaMeMobile.com, and this is a backseat review that shows you the important features that you need to know about the second and third row of this family-friendly SUV. In backseat reviews, we look at the second row and the third row in cars and SUVs, and that's an important part of the decision process, especially if you're going to be taking road trips with kids, hauling coworkers around, and in general, using the backseat and the cargo space. I'm here in the backseat of the 2019 Nissan Pathfinder, and a few of the things that really stand out to me is the nice area down here in the center where I have a lot of handy controls. Right off the bat, we have vents back here that are easy to control. I can turn them on and off, and I can also control the fan speed as well as the temperature for the second row. That's very important. There's a lot of SUVs I get in where there's no vents in the second row and there's no second control, and this will help passenger comfort all around. To go along with the climate, we also have heated outboard. So anyone who's sitting to my left or my right will have a heated seat, which is especially important in the Ohio winters and in a lot of other areas as well. From a connectivity standpoint, we have two chargers back here. There's a USB Type-C charger and a normal USB charger. So with those, you're going to be able to keep a variety of tablets, phones, and other devices connected. Now there's also a standard outlet. This is an AC 120 volt max 150 watts. So that's a standard 3-prong outlet. You can plug something in there and charge up, whether that's a laptop or another electronic device. You're all set, and so you can get some work done back here. Your kids can stay connected during a trip, and you're going to hear less complaining because no one has to share outlets or anything like that. I'm behind the driver's seat here. I have plenty of leg room. I'm about 6 foot tall, so kids and other people will have a lot of leg room back here, and this seat is actually back a little bit further than it normally would be because the car is turned off, so it goes back for an easy entry and exit. There is a nice little fold to this so that there's room for my knees underneath. There's not a whole lot of room to put my feet under the seat, but I do have plenty of leg room just as it is. And another thing that's nice, because this is 60/40, I can fold down just this, or I can fold down these parts. Now with that, I can also move one area up. I can move these around so that the person in the third row over here has a little bit more room, and I have more room here. So it's really easy to get that nice feel to bring a whole family into this vehicle. There's a lot of cup holders back here just in the second row. There's one in each of the doors up at arm level that you would use for the drink you're using, and then down in the door sill area, there are 2 additional ones for each of those. So we have 6 in just the doors back here, and then we can fold this down. And here we have 2 more, as well as another little cubby, and there's a little cubby on each of the doors. It's a little grip, but you can stash something there if you need to on a road trip. Now getting into the third row can be a challenge in some cars. There's a little pull tab here on the side, on both sides. You pull that up, and that creates a very nice entry point. So with this engaged, this whole seat right here has basically collapsed in itself. I have a ton of room to get in. When I'm back here, I can pull this back and the person can get in and sit and move it back. There's a little bit more leg room so that I can put my feet underneath this second row, which really helps with leg room back here. Now with this seat pushed forward and not a ton of leg room up front, I have tons of leg room back here, and that is surprising. But if this were to go back so that an adult could sit there comfortably, legroom back here is going to be a little bit cramped. But I still feel pretty spacious because we have this nice moonroof area here that really opens up the back of this, and I have nice windows on each side, so that I'm going to be able to still feel like I'm in an open area, which can help with car sickness and things like that. Now another nice feature back here is I have vents on both sides in the back, so that I'm going to be able to be comfortable back here. I also have 2 drink holders on each side, so that brings the total cup holders available in the second and third row up to 12. We have headrests back here that you can use, or if you're not going to be using the back seat, you can fold those down for a little bit better visibility. Getting out of the back row isn't too much of a challenge. I use that same pull tab over here, and I push up, and then I have easy entry and exit. There's grips up here, and there's grips in the door frame over here, so that I really have a lot of places to grab onto as I'm getting in and out without trying to grab onto seat belt or other parts that aren't meant to be grabbed. It's kind of shocking that there's this much room to get in and out of a vehicle like this. Now let's take a closer look at the cargo area. In this cargo area here, we have the ability to easily control this rear seat. So I can pull up on this and I can slide both these down to really open this up for cargo. And then if I want that back up, I don't have to reach all the way up into there. There's these grab tabs, so I can pull it up, and it's very easy to go from cargo to passenger in this vehicle. You don't have to worry about making sure that this is all set up before someone goes to work or needing more than one person to put this together. With this in the cargo mode, this is flat. You have a lot of room to slide things in. And then under here, we also have quite a good amount of storage. There's a Bose acoustic wave, part of the sound system is in here, but you do have a lot of room to store odds and ends so that they're not going to float around back here. We also have quite a few tie downs, so you're gonna be able to tie something down. We have a 12-volt power outlet, so you can plug in a adapter if the third row needs power. Now it's also pretty easy to convert the second row into cargo space as well. There's a little latch labeled cargo mode, and when I pull on that, it folds this forward and brings it right down, and there's a matching one on the other side. Although this angles upward, if you're going to push something in on the back along this carpeted smooth area, you don't really need to get it up over a hump here or with the third row. Now, as I mentioned, it's pretty easy to get into the back row because there's a handhold here, and I can step in and I have plenty of room. And this allows me to really get into this area and use it even as an adult. I wouldn't want to go on a road trip on the third row, but this second row has plenty of room for an adult. The third row is perfect for kids. I really like that there's openings underneath the seat so that their feet can kind of go under there and they're not going to cramp up or try and hold their feet up to their chest or anything like that. There's a lot of room in this third row. Thanks for joining me to check out the 2019 Nissan Pathfinder. This is the Rock Creek edition, but the space and a lot of the features you'll find on all of the 2019 Pathfinders. If you found this video useful, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps us out. Leave us a comment and let us know what you want to know about the back seat, second row or third row of vehicles, and subscribe to Gotta Be Mobile for more. Thanks for watching.